Device. There it is. I just had to yell at it. Well, good evening, Overwatch fans. This is Bang on My Drums here to bring you another exciting installment of the PMAOWL Alpha Overwatch League. We took a little break to deal with some scheduling issues, but we are back at it like Daniel with the white vans. Tonight's contest will feature Dexter's Pity Party and Gengiballers, two mainstays from the league making their returns this season. We've got some exciting lineups to get you started with tonight, and believe it or not, first map is going to be Flashpoint. I'm joined here with newcomer Bronze Mercy to bring you all the action as we jump into Flashpoint for a first map, which, for context, Bronze, this is a league first as far as I'm aware. I've never once seen a captain run Flashpoint as a first map. Most people just kind of seem to not like that map type. So I don't know about you, but I'm a little curious to see what the logic is behind that. It's definitely an yeah, it's gonna be I feel like it kind of depends on what comp you're running. I think Saravasa lends itself better to a little bit more of the brawl, but I think New Junk City, you kind of have more maps where you can do different things. It just really depends on the team. Oh yeah. And that was Dexter's Pity Party. So Liam Griffin and company getting the first map pick. If I could just remember how to, I would say they are, Slaying Beast plays a terrifying Reinhardt, so there's definitely a lot to be said for that. And well, Liam Griffin's a pretty solid Lucio player, and Spartacus and Lazy Turtle, honestly, don't count him out on DPS. He's a little bit spicy, and we actually have ours already from both captains. So here we go. And I will be very curious to see what these teams come out on. I would fully expect Slaying Beast, a Masters tank player. He's probably gonna throw the Rhine in there, or he might just run Hazard because Hazard's OP right now. And if I were a Masters tank player and knew that I could just get away with playing Hazard with, no repercussions, I would too. And Blue picks it. Again, not a surprise there. Slaying Beast's going to go with the Ramatra. That's definitely, his team is going full brawl. They've got Reaper, May, Lucio, Bap. I mean, that's a comp I remember from my 6v6 days. Just, give me one extra tank, and that's a pretty disgusting brawl right there with Ramatra. And even then, we've got Nevered, newcomer to the league, on the Sojourn. So we're going to see a lot of very fast pick potential. We're very much seeing a dive comp from Gengiballers. And they're going to run right in with it. They've got the Juno's ring and the Lucio speed, so they do get to point a little bit quicker than Dexter's Pity Party. But Slaying Beast's going to run right in there and go after Nevered. Is not able to finish the kill. And instead, the fight is going to immediately begin on point. Spartacus getting low. We see the lamp coming out from Zoloft to keep herself and her team alive. And Fire Logic's going to take advantage there. He's going to get the picks. Minoru's going to come in with big Lucio plays. And just lots of follow-up coming in from Gengiballers. And that is going to be a solid fight win. A team kill to start this map off. Yeah, we can see Gengiballers in the blue here. Very strong. Honestly, I don't hate the Mauga. He'll be able to better deal with the walls from the Hazard, and it just Hazard's just going to be a giant ult battery for him. So I definitely don't hate that. We see Never taking a little bit of space, walking away from that May. That May wall sort of zoning them off, and what a play. Never. Some bigs pick already has the overclock. Yeah, solid cleanup from Never. That was some insane Sojourn play, and he's still got a Reaper he's going to try and chase down. No, okay, he's going to let him go. See if he can get the cheeky rail shot. Honestly, Blue's just got all the room in the world, and now Slaying Beast is in. His team's not with him, and Minoru actually gets the credit for that kill. It was just unfortunate timing. The rest of his team not able to follow. Down goes that Reaper, and it's just Liam Griffin and Zoloft on point, but at this point they might as well just gotta let that one happen, and it's on to the next point with a very decisive cap. Oh boy, that is just wonderful. We love to see it. As soon as I click on properties, it's gonna figure itself out.
Mm-hmm.
And here we go.
That's the way it goes.
There it is. They should be able to hear both of us now.
All right, perfect.
There it is.
Yeah, but that last fight there, Nevrod with the far angle, taking down Slaying Beast to half HP before he was even able to touch point, and Lazy Turtle goes down. Did not get the beat in time.
That was a good beat by Liam Griffin, but unfortunately just not enough of his team able to get caught in it. And we're going to see now with Viral Logic popping that blade, well worth it for that fight, and good trade of ults there for them. They have Never's got another overclock already. It's been, what, a minute? He's already 93%.
Christ. Well, Slaying Beast does have Cage Fight ready pretty soon. Hopefully they can make something happen with this.
Between Cage Fight and Window, you would certainly hope so. They've even got Blossom from Spartacus if they're able to make it happen fast enough, but they probably would want to hold on to it. Oh, there's the Cage Fight, Genji.
Oh, there's
See,
Cage
the
Fight.
Caught. That's just the Genji. Nobody else is even in it. And here comes the overclock. Viral goes down, so does Minoru. Slaying Beast is going to jump in. There's a big purple launched in there by Liam Griffin. And it looks like that's going to do enough for Slaying Beast to help clean up, and Never's just going to get out. And Zola,
right, and
I'm going to say you'd want that window back.
Yeah, preemptive window had to use the Immortality Field along with the Malga. Cage didn't look good at the start, but good thing Slaying Beast was able to find too.
Yeah, it definitely looked a little sus, but they made it work. They sort of used the lure of trapping the Genji in there to pull Minoru in to try and save him. And right now,
going into this fight, all they have is Orbital Ray versus a Reaper ult here. This certainly looks interesting, and that's an early Immortality Field already gone. Yeah, and all the tank and the Reaper is down in the middle of his ult too, and that's looking like another fight win for Gengiballers.
That it is, and honestly, I've gotta love the tenacity here from Gengiballers. All they needed was Orbital Ray to win that fight. Just the amount of sheer damage they were putting out between the Sojourn.
I think they realized if they went in fast enough, along with the cast, they could catch him off guard. But I was more surprised that Reaper ult didn't find a single pick there, and he died immediately. Oh, and here comes the fast blade. Oh, before Immortality Field could even get out.
Oh, and what a play! Lazy Turtle actually managing the Deadeye. The patience to wait out the
Slaying Beast with a pick on Nevrod. Hazard's low. This could. Oh, and it's looking like another fight win for Dexter's Pity Party.
All right, they managed to pull it off. No supports on point currently, but they'll get that healing over time.
Three ults coming in from the retake. This doesn't look good for Dexter's Pity Party here. Hopefully they can get this capture fast. And and they're using every cooldown to make sure Blue gets back on point in time. It's getting kind of close to cutting it.
He's got I don't even remember what Hazard's ult is called, but that ult with the spiky shit. And there it is, comes right down. It's gonna trap Slaying Beast. Liam Griffin gets melted by the Sojourn. The Immort is out, but it's pretty early. And that is gonna be Viral Logic popping off in the kill feed. And a solid team kill.
Another team wipe for Gengiballers. I was curious because the entire Dexter's Pity Party just gravitated away from point, slowing down the capture time. Do you think if they stood on, they could maybe have canceled a recontest there?
It's possible, but I think you also have to think they were worried about getting caught in the Hazard ult. And if too many of them got caught in the hazard ult, they were all dead anyway. It was last fight, and I think they were hoping they could wait out hazard ult and then walk back in, but unfortunately their Ana got captured in the hazard ult and then essentially couldn't do anything about it. And Ana went down, Malga went down, and it was just dominoes.
Again. Nevrod and already turning into a 3v5.
Yep,
Liam Griffin, not enough healing output to keep 2 people up at once, and it's another team wipe.
And
swapping to the Torbjorn, very interesting pick here from Lazy Turtle.
Honestly, I don't hate it. Lazy Turtle likes to... He picks some cheeky stuff. You know, the May was kind of working for him.
I don't hate it either. I'm a big Torbjorn enthusiast.
All right, here we go. Now, once again, Slaying Beast and Company posturing to take some space here. See, they've got Cage Fight online. They have window.
Before the fight even starts, just giving them that all advantage on the team. Slaying Beast goes in.
Alright,
Kinda catches Blue off position there, messes up one of his jumps, and it's not even gonna matter.
Alright, here comes the cage fight.
Another cage fight. Oh, and the Malga's already down. Liam Griffin alone. Gets chased down, most likely.
This is gonna be last fight territory here for Dexter's Pity Party if they want to make something happen, but they've got 3 ults to contend with between the Hazard, between Hazard, Orbital Ray, and Blade. We see, okay, Slaying Beast swapping over the Roadhog.
I saw him on D.Va for a second there, and I wasn't hating that pick. But the Roadhog? I'm not exactly sure about this. Oh, it's an early window before they even get close to point. Oh, into the hazard. Oh, I think this is it.
That is going to be GG.
That
and
is
a very quick
dominant first map from Gengiballers.
And let's see tonight's first play of the game, brought to you as always by Brondo, the Thirst Mutilator and unofficial sponsor of the PMAOWL Overwatch League. And here goes Neverd absolutely popping off on Sojourn in this first round.
I had this guy on my team during the preseason. Very sad to see him go.
All right, and look at that, absolutely popping off.
Confidence of just sliding in.
And
knowing his team just coming up right behind him with the dive comp.
It was a very decisive first round, but gotta remember, we've still got plenty of game left to go. So keep your eyes peeled as we go to map number 2 with Suravasa going to Gengiballers in round number 1.
Any predictions on maps?
I think Slaying Beast and Company are probably going to want to pick something where they can allow them to play a little bit faster. I think Suravasa, they were just playing a little bit slower than Gengiballers, and I think they need a map that they're more comfortable with that will allow them to make those adjustments more easily.
Me personally, I think maybe a Lijiang Tower or a King's Row might even the odds just a little bit. Although King's Row against Nevrod on hit scan is kind of a daunting task. So I'm thinking most likely a Lijiang Tower would go great. The new push map. Okay. Not a fan of push.
You know, push is it's the new Runasapi. You know what? I like Runasapi. I don't know. All right, well they picked Circuit Royale, and you know what? I like Circuit Royale too. It's a tough map, but at least everybody understands that it's a tough map. I feel like Runasapi, because it's new, everybody always complains about new maps. I feel like they're never, you know, exactly what people want out of the gate.
How new is it really? It's been a couple months already. I feel like most people should have adapted already, although I do understand most people just don't like push maps in general, which I completely understand as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably a little of both, but it doesn't matter because we're going to Circuit Royale. Or, as I like to call it, Royale with cheese.
Mm.
Okay, and we're seeing some swaps for round number 2. We're going to see Spartacus onto the bench for Dexter's Pity Party, and DJ Soda coming into the game on support. We're going to see Liam Griffin over to the DPS now. And we've got Sinfonia John in for Quasiata on Gengiballers. And we've got the ready... we've got the ready from Gengiballers just waiting on Dexter's Pity Party. And there's our esteemed commissioner telling us to go ahead and get things rolling for map number 2.
Man, these folks are just eager to play Overwatch. I don't know when the last time I felt that.
I mean, I like playing this game. But, Liam, are we with... Oh my god. Are we going to see it, folks? Are we going to see the Vyro versus Liam Griffin Widow duel? The prophets have foretold it. And if I had the time to mess with it in Twitch, I would put a poll in the Twitch chat to see who we think is going to win this Widow duel. I'm actually... You know what? Because I'm running cams tonight. Because, you know, we're a little short on folks. It's a tough job, and someone's got to do it. And I like to take this moment to just pitch it from the booth and someone who's done it for a long time. Give it a try. We got to keep these streams going because it is what allows us to do all our wonderful charity things. If you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe to us for free, no cost to you, with Twitch Prime, and give us Jeff Bezos' money that we then give to charity. A la things that his ex-wife does, except, you know, we're not billionaires. Here we go, Liam Griffin with a very aggressive AD strafe tactic. Swapping over to... Oh, and meanwhile...
Oh, an aggressive Sombra engagement. Just barely.
Virologic definitely wondering whether or not this was truly an honorable duel. As Liam Griffin is just going to kind of walk into position here. Is Sigma doing a fantastic job of shielding off that enemy Widow. Oh, and Liam had the shot there. Oh, so close.
Oh.
And Liam Griffin gets the first kill.
Griffin.
This is the Overwatch content you live for, folks. And now we're off onto the Blue v Slaying Beast Sigma off. We're going to see if they... Oh, they do not touch holes. Instead, Blue showed Slaying Beast his hole and got rocked for it. And Blue slowly getting pushed back. There's a big rock, and oh, we almost saw DJ Soda out kind of in the open there in front of Blue. And another big rock from Slaying Beast, and Blue is going to go down. And this is looking much more solid for Dexter's Pity Party in this second map. We see Slaying Beast just up there. DJ Soda carting him around. We see that Illari, Sinfonia John trying to escape. And I'd like to take this moment to say hi, because I realize Sinfonia John has not been in this league in a minute, and I miss him. Or I missed him. Bronze, for context, I've been in this league for way too long. And Sinfonia John was here back in the Overwatch 1 days of this league. So, you know, good times. Oh, look
Definitely
at that.
Nice to see some unks in chat.
Oh, hell yeah. See, oh, Slaying Beast trying to get that rock off, and just not able to, just getting surrounded, and DJ Soda not able to do enough to keep him alive, so that is going to be a fight win for Gengiballers, and Vyro now getting a pick on Liam Griffin. The score 1-1 if you're counting Widow v Widow gameplay.
Now we're heading to the fun part of the map, where most teams get held here for the longest, trying to push up this little ramp here. Definitely one of my least favorite parts of the map. Oh, both Sigma ults coming out. Oh, Lazy Turtle with the hack on the Blue.
Absolutely massive play. You see, Virologic does take Liam Griffin out of the fight. But right now, this was looking good, but we see that window came out from Minoru, and his team just able to stand there and shred the remainders of Dexter's Pity Party, and they just couldn't walk forward. Even with the Sigma ult getting canceled, I really thought they had it there with Lazy Turtle and that hack, but Lazy Turtle's got EMP coming into this fight. We've got Illari ult coming out from Sinfonia John, so Slaying Beast gotta be looking to eat that one, or at least shield it off if he can, because that is going to be crucial as this next fight gets started. And Neverd also very close to overclock, actually has it now. So it is going to be a very close fight in terms of ults. See who gets to use which of their three first. You see Neverd now kind of checking his ankles. He's up there with the Widowmaker. Gonna dive into the Sombra, who's now caught very much out of his element there. And Lazy Turtle not going to survive. getting picked off, and here comes the overclock. The beat comes out. Liam Griffin actually takes out Vyro. And here we go. DJ Soda trying to help his team stay in the fight, but Never's getting a pick there. Never's popping off in the kill feed. Absolutely massive. And still one ult left in the chamber for both teams. So whatever you say here, the ult economy has been pretty even.
I will say I'd much rather be on the team with a Sombra ult right now, even if I'm on attack on this second point here. Never almost gets picked off there.
Yeah, it got really low.
Playing so aggro every single one of these fights.
Yeah, he hasn't really been getting punished for it either. We've seen that. No, Lazy Turtle in the back line and just gets turned on by Vyro and Nevered, and there's really not much that Lazy Turtle can do about it. And there's another ult from Blue. It's going to allow Never to get a little turkey shoot in there. That's a nice pick on Liam Griffin. Zoloft is next, just in the back line, absolutely unbothered.
Never just a highlight reel all night.
Moisturized.
Lazy Turtle down again.
And that is going to hurt. And we see Slaying Beast opting for a little bit more of an aggressive stance here with the Hammerman. Honestly, I almost would have thought he might have picked the D.Va or the Winston to just dive that high ground and take the Widow out of the fight, or
even a Wrecking Ball at this point. They don't really have an answer for a Wrecking Ball.
They really don't. Oh, and Slaying Beast. Oh, the huge EMP from Lazy Turtle, shutting down the window, and that is going to create a lot of space as Blue goes down. Slaying Beast runs up, but has to shield as his getting blasted pretty hard. Lazy Turtle, once again getting caught out by Nevered. Just getting a little too aggressive.
Just has Lazy Turtle's number over here. Just every single time he sees a pixel, he just goes straight for it. Oh my God, what an engagement on that Reinhardt. He just has no fear.
And he's gonna pop the ult to go with it. Does get hacked, but that's not gonna do much. And Blue's gonna walk in on the horse now.
Oh.
And DJ Soda, you just gotta die, buddy.
Both teams swapping off the Sigma was not something I anticipated at the start of this round.
Honestly, I think, when in doubt, Reinhardt does go fast, and now we see the Zarya coming out from Slaying Beast immediately. As soon as he sees that Orisa, he knows the Reinhardt auto isn't worth it even if he has it. Especially with Symphonia John on the Zenyatta now, just being able to get those discords off of him for a little bit less effort is definitely worth it. Once again, Lazy Turtle in the back line. Nevered is going to just keep looking for him. Spy checking everywhere, not going to find him. But as of right now, there's a whole lot going on card here as Minoru gets picked off. Trade with Zoloft there as Virologic on the Echo gets some huge picks there. Liam Griffin with the overclock gets two huge plays coming out from Liam Griffin to clutch this fight out in overtime.
Not a second too soon.
Liam Griffin's got railgun charge. He's getting a little bubble action from Slaying Beast. Blue is going to be able to touch. He is 92% to Terra Surge. There's 4 on cart. Let's see, are they going to touch? Blue is going to make it over there. He's 97, 98. He's going to try and get it off before he dies. If they can just blast him. The beat is absolutely massive, and here comes the grab. It's going to get 3. Virologic's going to get his ult, but he's still managing to touch. They still haven't captured the second point yet. Virologic, very large beat, but is going to get lasered out of his ult. Zoloft popping that window, just trying to keep her team in this fight with that Echo just floating over the point. Down goes Vyro. Minoru is the last one alive, just standing on point and in absolute life or death situation there. Dexter's pity party pulls it out. And Lazy Turtle 77% to another EMP. So here we go.
A lot of ults used at that last fight there. Very big beat coming from DJ Soda. But only with a minute left, looks like all they're going to have to work with is Lazy Turtle's ult if he can get the EMP off in time. And Never has another overclock.
And Symphonia John has ult. All Symphonia John has... Oh, wow. Blue getting absolutely shredded. You see the...
That's an extra mileage for Dexter's pity party over here.
Absolutely.
Early immortality field, though.
Yep. Zoloft's been throwing quite a few of those games. Ooh, Lazy Turtle, nice pick on Minoru. This is what we need. Those early picks, just try and get the momentum.
Are coming in.
They're getting what they need, and Slaying Beast, I know he wants to hit Symphonia John, Never's gonna pick off
if
Lazy Turtle in
Symphonia
the
John
background.
falls here, this could all fall apart. Oh, Blue dies again, and Never loses against Liam.
This absolutely insane things are happening right now. Nobody's touching the cart.
Minoru.
Oh, they are really playing with fire here. Symphonia John is the only one on point. Slaying Beast waiting, telling his team to wait till the absolute last second to touch, trying to just hoping that he can get Symphonia John to get caught out, and no, Slaying Beast goes down.
Slaying Beast falls early.
Unfortunate. Never gets the overclock off, and nobody's touching the point.
Chance to throw the EMP down.
And that was...
I don't know about you, but
that was calculated.
I feel like there's a big misplay there. Towards the end, I don't get why they didn't play more aggressive when it was just as Zenyatta and the BAP still alive. Slaying Beast was still had a decent amount of HP. I feel like they could have taken some more space there, maybe even EMP to stagger out the supports a little bit.
Yeah, I'm not sure what was happening in their comms. I would wager that Slaying Beast was trying to get a full regroup so that they could all touch the point as 5 and try and force Gengiballers to commit ults as they were walking out of spawn. That's just a guess, but yeah, I mean, it seemed like there was some sort of miscommunication there. Maybe Slaying Beast was expecting to get topped off by his healers and wasn't, or it's tough to say what exactly was happening there, but nonetheless, a strong effort from Dexter's Pity Party coming into round 2 here. I mean, honestly, they looked like they were going to get stopped at the top of second point there, and they managed to pull it off. So, they improvised, adapted. We got Slaying Beast over on the D.Va now, and Blue is going to be back on the Sigma. Nevered and Virologic pretty much where they were. Nevered, I don't think has... Oh, we're going to see a Pharah here. Interesting. I think that's not going to fare well into Sojourn, Soldier, Ana, D.Va, Juno. That's a lot of things that make Pharah have a bad time, especially without the Mercy Pocket. But we're going to see. Never's not a master player for no reason. Oh my god.
It immediately gets melted.
Absolutely, to quote Strong Bad, bullied. Because that's how old I am. Anyway. Ooh, Suzu coming out there from Symphonia John after a nice purple from DJ Soda. And we see Slaying Beast just going to bully that high ground off to Blue's right. And the Juno pellets coming in, and Slaying Beast is going to chase down Vyro, who's going to get immorted. And Slaying Beast is just going to say, well, I guess you are using that cooldown. And forcing Virologic to
falls in the middle there. Liam Griffin also falls. This defense is kind of falling apart here now.
Yeah, it seems
it was
like
looking so good at the start. D.Va managing to get out alive. They could still come for a nice little recontest here.
Yeah, they're going to have to just walk away for a little bit at least, because right now Blue taking a ton of space, using that shield to block off Slaying Beast's healing. And they just don't really have much that they can do except try and wear down that shield. And now you see Blue does lose his shield, shows them his hole. And you see the cart now being stopped just shy of first capture point. Slaying Beast's going to dive in, but right now the rest of his team is just so far behind him. I think right now he's maybe just struggling to try and get the rest of his team to come with him and take that space that they need to take here. And here we goes, the Sigma ult that's going to get 3-4 in the back. Lazy Turtle goes down, 2 more are low. And here comes the D.Va bomb. It's going to force Symphonia John off point, and he's going to go down. But meanwhile, Slaying Beast has basically no supports as Zoloft is caught in a 1v1 with Blue. And Slaying Beast not able to survive. Minoru and Never looking at him simultaneously, and that is going to be a fight win for Gengiballers as they capture first point with a good 2 minutes to spare.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
I think the real key here is to see what Dexter's Pity Party is going to do to change things up. I like the Ramatra here. I think, having the big form the Nemesis form to just tank out some of that extra damage and the more movable shield and the bit slower playstyle might be what his teammates. Oh, Slaying Beast taking a lot of damage there. Here comes a barrage, and that's going to cause Never to die. And down goes Blue.
The Orbital Ray to make the push forward. Okay.
Down goes Virologic. We got huge plays coming out, and only one ult used by Dexter's Pity Party. So good discipline, good ult economy, and right now
I really like this. Using just a Juno ult to hold this position here for the long push, they could be looking at a potential 3.5-minute hold here.
Yeah, it's going to be a hard hold, but it's certainly not impossible. We see Neverd swapping over to the Tracer, so Lazy Turtle's going to have to keep his head on a swivel. And there it is. Oh, no, Minoru's going to take out DJ Soto with some help from that Tracer.
Minoru gets 2.
And his Baptiste is terrifying. And it's going to be a whole lot of pain. And Fire Logic on the Soldier 76, not something I'm used to seeing, but he's popping off right now in the kill feed. And that's a solid fight. It looks like Dexter's Pity Party might have a touch here, but I think they may just opt to let it go because they're probably not going to get back in time to get enough of them on point to do anything other than stall. And at that point, they'd just be staggering.
I don't think they're even attempting here.
Nope, it's gonna all come down to last point. And this one is an area in which Ramatra definitely does a little bit better. And there's the Nano. And the Sigma ult's gonna get Ramatra. It's gonna help Liam Griffin pop off. And here comes the Annihilation from Slaying Beast. He's gonna get rocked, and he is very low. Only gonna get 1 kill off of that. But it's gonna allow a lot of space to get created. Oh, and down goes Blue. Just getting
big pick on Blue.
bullied.
Although Nevron is just having the time of his life in the back line.
Okay, now there's the Pulse Bomb, which is going to stick a shield.
Ambitious.
So, you know what? You love to see it as a tank player when you can negate a DPS player's ult. Especially when it's close quarters like this. It makes Tracer a real menace, but it can also make her tough to play because everybody's kind of right next to each other and they're more able to turn. Lazy Turtle right now, speaking of turning, has got to get out, and he's not able to. Never chases him down. Here comes Attack Visor, and Vyro gets shut down immediately by Slaying Beast. We're seeing the K-Rush coming out here from Symphonia John. As we're coming into the final seconds of this fight, Slaying Beast gets rocked. Blue's going to knock him down. And down goes Liam Griffin as the payload is approaching its final meters. And DJ Soda able to touch on the Moira, gets rocked and just turned on by several people. And that is map number 2 going to Gengiballers. Honestly, extremely well fought by both teams. I think if you're Dexter's Pity Party right now, you're still pretty happy about that. Look at that. Massive
Yes, very
flux.
good fights going in. A lot of pop-offs from all the players. Honestly, they did a lot better than I expected.
I think
Especially on the hit scan. I didn't think hit scan was a very prominent role on this team, but they certainly surprised me. And I think they put up an amazing fight.
All right, so here we go. Map number 3. This could very well be for all the marbles, but it's the PMAOWL Alpha Overwatch League. We've seen a fair number of reverse sweeps in our day. And
I have faith. Lazy Turtle is going to pull through. Honestly, I think the big point difference on that map was just second point. Dexter's Pity Party got caught on that ramp a little bit too long than they would have liked and used a lot of ults to finally break through, while Gengiballers just had a really efficient push straight through to third point. And if they got held there a bit longer, maybe the story would be different right now.
well, there's plenty of time left to see just how things are going to play out here. We're just going to get a couple little swapperoonies happening. Gonna see who's going to be playing what for next map, as we're now going to probably something that will require me to swap the team names around. So I should probably do that. But you know what? I'm doing my best. Dexter's
And your best is great.
Pity Party. I don't know why I'm bothering to capitalize this when I type it. It's all capitalized automatically. Even even the letters I type that I don't want to be capitalized, it's all capitalized.
Builds good typing habits. People love your emails.
I send too many emails. I think everybody sends too many emails. We can all agree on that. Life is too many emails. All right. Oh, oh, wow. Hanaoka. We are getting really freaky.
Have we seen Hanaoka this season yet?
No, not that I know of. I mean, I haven't really, unfortunately, been able to watch too many of the... I haven't been able to watch too many of the streams this season. just due to things happening, life, as they say. But we're about to see Hanaoka. I literally just added it to my stream assets tonight because I thought, oh, well, I guess I might as well have it handy. But in the back of my mind, I was like, there's no way they'll actually play it. So we're just going to put it up here in control because we don't actually have a little label thingy for Hanaoka. We don't have a label for whatever this map type is called. It's not called Flashpoint. It's I forget what the map type is called.
Clash.
That's what it is. Yeah.
That's what it was on the tip of my tongue.
On the for those of you watching the stream, we have our little sort of labels for each map type, and we don't actually have a Clash label because that's how often this league plays Clash, which is practically never.
Fleeble Bob, what's up?
Hey yo, well, not my captain, my assistant captain, I suppose. But good. Oh, we got Brontosaur in the chat. That's another unk of the league. For those of you who know, mostly being me. But
Going up to the unction on Twitch.
Let's see here. Okay, we're swapping Micah and okay, I see what's happening here. Oh, you trying to run OG after? Oh man, we got some people in the match chat saying they're gonna play 6v6. I can't imagine Rhinesar on the watch point. Oh my god. The actual if only. I'll see if they want to let me in on that because I would actually do that. Pulled up to the unction. Thanks, Fleeble Bob. Anyway, we've got the ready signal from Liam Griffin, just waiting on Fyro. Oh wait, no, Fyro already said R. I just can't read. Here we go.
Excited to see what Dexter's Pity Party has in store for us with this map pick. Do you think they have a wacky comp prepared, or you're just gonna stick to their guns and hope for the best?
I will say, when I was looking through the match chat just now, Slaying Beast did say something about getting freaky. So I'm just gonna put it out
Hazard
there.
play coming from Slaying Beast? No, the Wrecking Ball based pick.
We got the Liam Griffin Junkrat, the DJ Soda Symmetra, which is low-key terrifying. I'm pretty happy about it. Speaking of low-key terrifying, this duck. It's terrifying. I hate it. Now you all have to look at it. Look into its dead, cold, unfeeling eyes as it gazes into your soul and the abyss gazes back at you. Anyway.
Very big step down from the Busan cow.
Oh, I think we can all agree Busan cow is best cow. So here we go.
Like damage boosted Junkrat.
Honestly, love it.
Very scary. Very scary.
I am myself a large Junkrat enthusiast, so I'm very excited about this. You see Slaying Beast just gonna roll around at the speed of sound, and that Hazard Ball is gonna get in his way a little bit. Oh, and Fyro just have a bit of a bad time with this Symmetra, but oh, the Torbjorn from Never. We're seeing some weird picks right here, and honestly, okay. We got the Brig from Minoru, and right now the Riot Police are apparently doing their job here. I guess no, that's not the police skin. It's just a Brig skin. Honestly, kind of disappointing. I think the Brig police skin is lore accurate, if you ask me.
My favorite one has to be the Goat's Brig skin.
The Goat's
I just
Brig
love
skin?
the purple horns.
Oh yeah, that is a classic for sure. We see Slaying Beast gonna.
Okay, big slam here going down. Oh, and he
just bonks into Fyro. It's Fyro. Oh my goodness, Fyro has got to be mauling at that. He just sees a giant metal sphere come at him at 1,000,000 miles an hour and just gets flattened.
Man's like, oh, blue goes down.
Yeah, this is looking pretty good for
Dexter's Pity Party. That evens a score.
And DJ
Soda on a pick on Nevrod.
DJ Soda
and
on the
Griffin with the Far swap.
Yeah.
Very interesting. And oh, blue goes the horse.
Honestly, if you have to deal with a hamster, a horse is usually a good pick to that. I've done it myself many times.
Typically, I like to go another dive tank just to see who can kill the enemy team faster. Oh, DJ Soda goes down.
Yeah, that pick by the turret is going to really hurt because DJ Soda was just kind of out in front of where his tank had made space, and unfortunately his team was not really able to help him. And Fyro gets flattened again. Absolutely bonkified.
This could be the time. Dexter's Pity Party gets the lead here. Kind of messes up his swing just a little bit. Oh,
there's that
great mines on point.
We're going to see both support alts coming out at the same time. I think they probably didn't need both of them, but we're going to see. Once again, Slaying Beast just rolling through, getting a big slam. Lots of follow-up.
Minoru goes down as well.
And there's the wall.
The Sim wall, I felt like was a little bit unnecessary, but better safe than sorry, I'd say.
Yeah, especially when your Pharah's got a Cassidy and a Moira to contend with. You probably want as much shielding as you can get. And right now, Dexter's Pity Party, the wacky comp is working. You know, they got weird as promised.
They're in their heads. Gengiballers, very compulsive right now.
See Lazy Turtle on the Illari. Oh no, Zoloft getting picked off early. That is going to hurt. You see Blue now trying to create some space, and here comes the molten down core.
As well. Oh, don't spend too much time in a come.
I'll say Lazy Turtle getting caught off to the side, and he's gonna get picked off.
Oh, get the whip shot.
Absolutely nasty plays from Minoru. And that is going to do it for this point. It looks like we are not going to see the end of this just yet, as it's now a 2-2 score. And once again, the fight is in the middle. And see Minoru now paying a little bit more attention here to this Slaying Beast hamster. Liam Griffin goes down, but so does Blue. That's a big trade, and you take those every time. Especially when it's a tank for a DPS. And there goes Never getting taken out by the Coalescence, and here comes the Illari ult. The slam in from the hamster. That's going to get 2.
Oh, what a play. What a play.
And that is all that she probably wrote here. We're going to see Blue might be able to touch. He's definitely got the cooldowns. But he's going to get bullied pretty hard. So no touchies for him.
Immediately melted before even getting on the point. And now the tank staggered. Slaying Beast has mines.
And he's going to drop it right into those supports.
Oh, and Minoru gets picked off.
There's this solo barrage onto Fyro.
Well,
honestly, if I were Liam, I'd do the exact same thing. You just got to show your dominance sometimes. And we see Never swapping to the Junkrat, which I don't hate into this hamster. Honestly, it's a vibe. Because
honestly, if you get a single kill on a Pharah ult and you don't die, honestly, that's the best you can hope for most times.
There's the High Noon's gonna get absolutely nobody. Quasiata popping the Coalescence. That's gonna get 1, but he's gonna go down.
Lazy Turtle trades him off. Can he get the Junkrat off the point?
The Junkrat's still off the point. Slaying Beast just looking at him. Oh no, he gets caught in the trap.
Oh, he gets trapped. Oh, and that's in the Slaying Beast.
So unfortunate. Slaying Beast really was about to clutch that out if it wasn't for that trap. Now we see Zoloft on point trying to survive, but she just doesn't have the help. And right now
Zoloft is screaming in comms, Brig 1, but no one is around to hear her.
Unfortunately, no. And now we see, honestly, this is the point where the Sim is going to do a little better. So if you're Slaying Beast and his team, this is fine. You can keep winning this fight all day. Because they...
Also, this choke just really good for Slaying Beast's slams. He's getting 2 or 3 every single time the cooldown comes up.
Yeah, and we see the Blue is using a lot of cooldowns to keep him from slamming. You see, oh, big Coalescence coming out from Zoloft. The breaks 1, she goes down. The Cassidy's 1, he goes down. And now it's just Blue and Quasiata trying to hang on. Quasiata getting the suck. And there's a barrage from Liam Griffin. As Never's going to try and yeet back onto point with the Tracer, but he's going to have to just sit there and hide. And there's not much he can do. His team's just going to have to let that one happen. looks like we're just got a little bit of lag action happening on stream here, so we're gonna see what we can do about that here in just a second. See if we can't make this video a little bit better. And we've got the Sim coming out here. Brig's gonna kind of bash her, so Lazy Turtle, DJ Soda's gonna have to back off of that. And right now, everybody just kind of playing tight. They're gonna use that car wash, make the Orisa have a bad time.
Oh, go wash falls. Big Sim wall on point, separating the teams.
We're gonna see big plays from Neverd. Here comes the Terror Surge, the Pulse Bomb. It's a ton of fights coming in there. And that is going to do it for that fight. That was a lot of ults, though. That was at least 3 that Gengiballers had to use to win that fight. Slaying Beast has his mind, but we're going to have to see if it's going to be enough.
Against High Noon and Orbital Ray, it's looking kind of tough, but he has been getting a lot of value from the slams on this choke, so it's definitely very possible here. Oh, early fall down on the Ilari turret here. Oh, if they can pick off McCree.
Yeah, the kick, taking the Cassie out of the fight is using a massive minefield from Slaying Beast, taking both supports out of the fight. It's just Neverd and the Orisa, and they are going to have to wait until the absolute last second to touch here, because the point is unlocked now, but it's just the 2 of them. Blue's going to get slammed. He's going to pop his Harden. He's going to go down so fast with the entire rest of that team looking at him. Neverd's going to try and pepper them from the rafters here, but it's just Minoru on point right now. Minoru's low. He's going to try and back away. Slaying Beast is going to slam in and just keep trying to take that Lucio out. Lucio getting a lot of help. Here comes the Coalescence from Zoloft, and the map, the point is captured. And that is actually the incorrect team name. It should be Dexter's Pity Party, winning that by a score of 5-4. And there it is.
Well, I did predict they would make the comeback, and this I have a feeling this is the start of the reverse sweep. This ball comp is just working wonders for them.
And there it is. Massive. Quasiata not able to get out. Minoru not able to get out. Just absolutely disgusting. And,
very big minds. This changed the course of the fight entirely in there.
And yeah, my bad for the wrong team names, but here we are. It's PMAOWL, and Dexter's Pity Party is not out of this fight yet. They as you might say, they got that dog in them. The joke is that it's a picture of Liam's dog. Anyway. Let me see where my scoreboard stuff is, because I can't find it again. There it is. Oh, that is not the right number. And there you have it, folks. 2-1. Oh, we got Viral Logic calling for a posture check in chat. And we're going to see Viral Logic saying run it back. So it looks like he's not going to make any changes to his lineup for map number 4. But he also gets... we get to see a little bit of... we get to see his team pick a map. What was... Oh, I do sometimes... Oh, yeah, that's right. DJ Soda, for those of you who don't know, plays with half mouse, half controller. So,
excuse me?
I said what I said. He plays half mouse, half controller.
Certainly interesting.
And he's an absolute menace on it.
Which half is which half?
Yes.
I see.
I think the mouse is for like the aiming and shooting, and the controller is for everything else? Question mark.
See, I would have preferred it the other way around, so I could AD spam and have that aim assist on controller, I guess. But
I think he uses mouse buttons for some of his abilities too. I don't know.
That's wow.
But yeah, because he was talking about he was talking about in the chat about sometimes he sits crisscross when he's on console. But that's because the man's a console gamer. And we've got King's Row. My least favorite map. Simply because I am tired of seeing it. I will never stop telling people that I'm tired of seeing it.
It is extremely overrated. I completely agree. I don't hate the map, but extremely overrated.
All right. Well, we've got the R's from what I assume to be both captains. So here we go.
All right. Do you think we're gonna see any more of the Wrecking Ball from Slaying Beast?
Honestly, this isn't a bad map for it. I'm just glad I have it set so that King's Row is always night when I play it in the custom game. So, fun fact.
There's a day version of King's Row?
There is, and it's horrible. And I don't think I'm going to have time to line up the stream where I'm going to be able to give you all the hype bus 69, so you're just going to have to look at it and pretend. Or maybe I can. I wonder if I still have it there. Game capture. Do I even have it? Oh, I do. Okay.
Oh, and we see Zoloft on the tank? Oh, nope. Just a misclick. It's Slaying Beast on the Reinhardt.
Alright, I can't do it. I'm not going to do it. I was going to do Hype Bus 69, but I would have had to spend a lot of time prepping it, and I'm not that patient. So here we are, folks. It is time for a little bit of FIMU Alpha Row action. Slaying Beast, posturing on the Hammerman. Blue on the ball this time. So, not the person I expected to see on the ball, but Slaying Beast loves his Rhine. As do most men of glory and honor, etc. Oh, and Virologic getting absolutely shredded by the Sim turrets, and that is going to hurt. Blue is going to dive in, and he's going to get flattened against a wall by Slaying Beast, and that is going to be... Ooh, DJ Soda getting a nice little pick there on Quasiata.
Four-man slam down there. Oh, gets caught by Slaying Beast.
Yeah, that is going to be a wild series of events there. The Blue dives in once again. Slaying Beast almost catches him a second time. And and you see DJ Soda just absolutely lasering away. And Blue just kind of rolling back through people. He's getting a ton of ult charge, but his team not really able to walk in as Liam Griffin's going to actually finish off Virologic on the Pharah there. And Quasiata's going to walk in and kill Liam Griffin with the nade manures there to Suzu his fellow player out. And right now this is actually looking kind of bad for Dexter's Pity Party as we see a little bit of traded teabags in there. And Slaying Beast just going to kind of have to shield his way out of this one. Oh, he's going to try and swing on him. Oh, dang, so close. You hate to see it, but sometimes you just gotta take what you can get. And I think Zoloft probably wants that lamp back, but you know what? We ball, as they say.
It'll be a bit before they push up. It'll reset. Look, Slaying Beast going up. His shield was already pretty low by the time he reached the choke there. I don't know about this positioning.
Yeah, that was a little unfortunate. We see Lazy Turtle going to get picked off here as you see just a ton of chaos coming through with Blue on this hamster and never being able to just follow up on everything that he's looking at.
Oh, and now we have the ball mirror?
Honestly?
The balls are clashing.
The balls are clacking together, as they say. I say that, anyway. Nice slam there from Slaying Beast. You can see a minefield coming out from Blue, and that is going to completely zone off that point. And now Blue just kind of hanging out in the back line. He's going to get himself a nice little roll through. Gets actually slightly put off kilter there by Lazy Turtle on the Alari. And down goes Liam Griffin. Some help there from Virologic. DJ Soda's going to chase this hamster down. And just got so much beef, but just not enough to kill him. And this payload's going to continue to move forward as Zoloft goes down just as that ult came out. And there's just nobody else to look at it. And DJ Soda gets the late pick there on the Pharah with the remaining turret. And oh, we see the missed sleep by Quasiata as Slaying Beast rolls in. see Slaying Beast.
Simwall's still up. They can still recontest at any time here. I think they still have a fighting chance.
Yeah, they sure do. And DJ Soda's going to throw that out there. It's going to give them some room. I see DJ Soda
faster respawns for Dexter's Pity Party. This honestly is still looking pretty even right now.
I see Slaying Beast is in there trying to make some space right now. Both of those supports for Never just creating a ton of space, and Viral Logic getting a huge barrage. Is going to take out 2. May have cost him his life, but that is well worth it as Dexter's Pity Party has nowhere to go. And Blue is going to just chase them into spawn.
Tough.
Oh, and there's Slaying Beast, meanwhile, on the point, still stalling. He's got his adaptive shield, but only a couple hundred health, and that is going to do it. And that is the end of that point. 4 minutes to go. And still plenty of time to put a stop to this push, but I think they're going to have to do something else to answer for this hamster, because right now Blue has been pretty largely uncontested here.
I don't know, the Lazy Turtle swap to Brig signals good things here. Brig with the whip shot stops the slams, stops the pushes in.
But unfortunately,
I think this is a very nice swap here.
He already got picked off. That's going to hurt. And Blue just able to have a field day up on this high ground with Manure there to hang out with him, and Quasiata down there keeping his DPS doing their thing. And we see a big minefield coming in the backline. DJ Soda just trapped in the middle of it's going to get run through, and Blue's just going to have a field day in that backline as Lazy Turtle tries to chase him out. And both hamsters slamming down. Here comes the overclock from Liam Griffin. He's going to get picked off almost immediately by Viral Logic. So right now, Blue getting a little bit of pain here from that turret bomb that Soda managed to throw on point before he got killed. But right now, you can see Liam Griffin picking speed. He's got the Genji out there. We've got still the Sim turrets getting a ton of value, slowing people down. But oh, down goes Slaying Beast. Just too much damage coming at him, and Viral Logic absolutely popping off right now. Just lasering down anybody he looks at. Down goes Lazy Turtle. DJ Soda trying to stall a little bit if he can, and then Nano goes on to Blue. And this is going to be last chance here. Slaying Beast is there. He's holding on. Oh, and Zoloft just gets absolutely shredded. And we see the Viral Logic with the overclock. Slaying Beast is on point with mines. Lazy Turtle comes in, manages to charge in and take out Fyro. And we're seeing a competing minefield coming out now from Blue. Is going to get 2 with it. Lazy Turtle is there, but he's purple and he's not going to last long. There's Liam Griffin on point. The Tracer, he has to get the recall out. Zoloft gets the lamp. She's able to hang out for just a little bit longer. And that is going to do it for round 1.
Very interesting ball v ball game. Definitely very hard to defend King's Row on ball. So hopefully Dexter's Pity Party gets to pick it up a notch on the attack here.
Yeah, I think Slaying Beast ball was working. And I think they can definitely make something happen on attack here. The real question is going to be if they can do it with enough time to where they can actually get a defense. Because as long as they can get that 3rd point captured, I think they now know what they're up against. And it's just going to be a matter of making some adjustments to deal with the ball. I think maybe even having Slaying Beast run the horse. Or if he's more comfortable with it, just run the Roadhog. Just something else to just pick people off quickly without necessarily leaving his front line unprotected.
I don't know. I was really liking the ball Symmetra composition there.
Yeah.
I think they could have done a lot with that, especially when the Blue is on the Sigma right now. Just knocking him back into 3 turrets could do a lot of space making for the team here.
Yeah. So we definitely see some interesting Viral Logic on his tried and true Genji as we get ready for their defense. We see Nevered back on Sojourn, and Quasiata can run the Zenyatta. So Slaying Beast definitely going to have a rough time with that Discord Orb. Probably going to be on him more or less permanently. And he's just going to go straight for the supports and absolutely exploded between the Discord, the Rock, and now you see Lazy Turtle is caught out. He's trying to just get away, make a little bit of space, and that Genji definitely looking pretty scary right now. Slaying Beast rolls back in. Oh, Zoloft getting picked off late. That is not what you want to see. Lazy Turtle now getting harried by the slowing field and actually goes down to Nevered. I think this is one of those fights you just got to go back into spawn and just kind of wait it out. Right now, Slaying Beast, just too low, and the supports couldn't get out in time. That is going to hurt. And now Virologic and company taking a very aggressive stance here as this fight continues. See right now, Lazy Turtle kind of walking out, swinging around, trying to make a little bit of space. Deflects out, and we see Slaying Beast going on to the Zarya. So
I think at some point he has to think about foregoing the Brig, even though he's so close to ult here. It just seems like he was prepping for another ball v ball fight, and now that they have a lot of poke, it just feels like, you know, he's not getting as much value as he was.
Oh, a big reflect kill by Virologic. Gonna dive onto Slaying Beast, take him out, and Viro finally goes down, but he takes most of that team with him, and they're basically touching spawn door right there. So I think Liam Griffin also, the Pharah might not be as helpful with the fact that this team can just play so well at range. I think they might need to just play. He might need to play with his Zarya a little bit more and try to.
The Discord with the Sojourn is definitely not something you want to play into as Pharah without a Mercy here.
Oh, and there's a big flux. That's going to get one. Viro's going to follow up with the pick on the Zarya. And right now, Gengiballers looking absolutely dominant as Liam Griffin has got about 89% to ult. DJ Soda pretty close to walls. Zoloft is pretty close to Coalescence, so...
I like the Ana play here a lot better, but they do have a Kiriko, which would just cleanse everything. I don't think they can build a Nano here fast enough, but we'll see.
Right now we see... Oh, Never getting some nice picks in that back line as Liam Griffin's gonna solo halt Viro. And Slaying Beast doing what he
can. If it gets the job done.
Oh, and there's a big cleanse off of that purple, just like you said. See Quasiata starting to get low. His fellow support right there to keep him back up. And now, finally, we're seeing the beams starting to make some progress here as DJ Soda and Slaying Beast are going to walk in. They're going to try and wait out that Transcendence as long as they can, but they lose a support in the process. Oh, and down goes Viro. Slaying Beast having to turn all the way around for that pick, but he did get it. Oh, and there goes Lazy Turtle. Here comes the Sojourn ult. And down goes Nevered. Blue still managing to get some picks off there. He's going to get picked off himself. And with 30 seconds to go, numerous ults invested, but Dexter's Pity Party are not saying die just yet, and they are going to hopefully capture this first point. We see Zoloft way, way out of position and does not make it back alive. And that is fine. We see the Genji is in. He's going to go for the health pack. Slaying Beast is going to try and look for him. He's going to get rocked, and oh no. Never is there to help bail his Genji out. And Minoru swapping over to the Baptiste and just shredding 3 people. We see the adjustments coming out now for Dexter's Pity Party, and I think honestly, okay, no, Slaying Beast going over to the Reinhardt. I don't hate this. You deal with the poke by just forcing them to not poke, and you just bully their tank. And we see Slaying Beast and company actually taking a little bit of a cheeky behind flank. And Micah just gonna teleport in with the turrets and just play from the Dexter's Pity Party spawn instead of from their own. That is definitely some 5-dimensional chess, but right now it looks like that is
wasn't
not
so
in their
close
favor.
to Dexter's Pity Party spawn. I would have really liked this play, especially with the Zenyatta no longer in the field. The Ryan has power to stay alive much longer here.
Unfortunately, they just weren't able to make that flank happen fast enough to really capitalize on it. And Slaying Beast just going to charge right out. Virologic's got Blade, and he's going to be looking for a target. And he's got that juicy little Ana right there, and he takes her out. Down goes Zoloft. That's both supports. And down goes Slaying Beast as Gengiballers just crushing Dexter's Pity Party back into their spawn. Vyro getting a ton of value out of that blade, but once again, Dexter's Pity Party, they've got 3 ults here. They just have to be patient and wait for the right time, and they can turn this fight around. We see Blue already used his suck. Pretty sure he has rock, though. So Slangbeast's going to have to be a little bit careful with that. And there's another Sigma ult. The sleep goes out, but it does not hit. Minoru goes down to the Dragon Strike of Liam Griffin. So right now, things are looking pretty even. And Slangbeast's going to charge into the backline and try to bully this Sojourn. And there's the big shatter that's going to get 2. Can he go for 3? He's so low in health, just not quite able to make it. And Blue is still alive on the deflect on DJ Soda on the Pharah. With 16 seconds to go, a couple members of Dexter's Pity Party should get back in time to touch. We see Slangbeast coming out on the horse with 10 seconds to go. At this point, they've got to touch that cart. They've got to start moving forward and get themselves out of this choke. And here comes that Baptiste ult. Here comes the rock. Slangbeast trying to hang on his cooldowns. You see Vyro actually getting picked off in the backline when he was trying to be sneaky, and Slangbeast just eating a ton of cooldowns to try and keep this fight going. And here comes the window from Baptiste. Blue's going to get looked at from a variety of angles. He's going to try and hang on, but not for long. Quasiata going down too. And we're finally seeing a little bit of life coming out of Dexter's Pity Party as they win that fight. And they've still got Barrage in the bank. Things are looking a bit stronger now for Dexter's Pity Party. They are in overtime, so this is going to be very much dependent on avoiding that Sig 9 because Blue is very close to grab. And we see Minoru's already going to have to use that lamp to keep Nevered in the fight. And now Virologic using deflect. You see another big spear onto Nevered there from Slangbeast. Trying to go on to Virologic. Here comes the barrage from DJ Soda. It gets 1. The trade with Nevered as Virologic goes down. And here comes the Sigma ult. Slangbeast still staying on point. The lamp is there from Zoloft to keep her team moving. And there's the rocket. Doesn't hit immediately, but Blue able to follow up. And down goes Lazy Turtle. And it's just Slangbeast on point. And that is going to do it here in round 2. Gengiballers winning by a score of 3-1 for the maps. And that is going to do it for tonight's game. And here's the final pot G. Mr. Blue on the Hamtaro. Absolutely clinical ball gameplay. And that is going to do it for us here at the FIMU Alpha Overwatch League. Tonight's final score 3-1 with Gengiballers taking the W over Dexter's Pity Party. And stay tuned for more exciting action this Wednesday when my team, Fleeblebop Space Station, will be facing down Hazardous Tactics. So keep your Twitch notifications on. And until then, this is Bang on My Drums for Bronze Mercy and the whole league saying we'll catch you on the flip side.